Are you getting literal headaches from the new Galaxy S26 Ultra privacy display? Well, you're not alone, but before you return your phone, I've got a ridiculously simple fix. Hi guys, it's Rak. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, Samsung's new built-in privacy display. People are complaining that the pixel structure is straining their eyes and causing headaches, and yeah, it's a real issue for some. However, here's a very simple solution. That is to slap on a matte anti-glare screen protector. Seriously, that's it. The matte finish diffuses the light and completely smooths out that aggressive pixel grid. You literally can't even see the pixels anymore. Eye strain gone, problem solved. I'll show you an example. This camera, it can zoom very far in, so I'll show you it zooming into sort of the grid on my on the pad that we're on, and then we'll zoom out and we'll try zooming into some of the pixels on the phone. So we'll go to a segment of white screen, and as you can see, you can't make out any of the pixels there really. So what you see is a slight anti-glare grain film, and throughout every single Samsung phone I've had, I've always had an anti-glare screen protector. This helps to diffuse the light and it reduces the reflections on the screen. Now, this is why I haven't struggled at all with the new S26 Ultra, because the screen just looks like every other Samsung screen I've had. Of course, you're not going to get the full clarity of a Quad HD display, but this is more than good enough for day-to-day use, and it's definitely worth getting rid of that grainy effect that people have been so affected by. Now, what about those terrible viewing angles that everyone is crying about on Twitter? Let's get technical for a second. This is a privacy display. To stop people from shoulder surfing your text, the panel is designed to restrict light off axis. In fact, specific pixels are essentially shutting off when viewed from the side. It's not a defect, it's literally just physics doing its job. In real life, it's really no big deal, unless you're trying to watch a movie with 3 friends huddled around one screen. You're never going to notice it. That being said, everybody's eyes are different. This is definitely a case of try before you buy. You need to go to a store, look at the display yourself and see how your eyes react. But if this solution saved your eyes or your wallet, drop a like, hit subscribe for more straight to the point tech, and I'll catch you in the next one.